Today we are talking about economic outlook, or rather we've been talking about economic outlook, and we came across this conversation that was triggered by Dr. Tayo Oyedeji. That was on 22nd December 2018. And this is what he said on his Twitter handle. The next recession will start in the US around Q4 2019. It will generate a tsunami that will impinge on the global market till 2021. Here are the three reasons why the US economy will recede in 2019. The reason number one, we are overdue. The last two recessions were in 2001 to 2003 and 2008 until 2010. It's been 8 straight years of economic growth since 2008 recession ended. We are already overdue for another recession. His reason number two was the macroeconomic factors. 2 ticking time bombs in the US economy will blow up just like the mortgage crisis of 2008. Number one, the student loan crisis, and number two, the government debt profile. Both are rising at an unsustainable rate. His final reason is political uncertainty, and he says Trump is crazy and chaotic. The economy responds negatively to chaos. 2019 will probably be the most politically chaotic year in American history. A recession will quickly follow. Please stay tuned in as we have this conversation with Jared Osoro, a very seasoned economist in Kenya, but looks at the whole economy at the global level, Africa and East Africa. My name is Pius Mushirimuko, the Managing Director of Nabo Capital, and you're watching Invest in Africa. Jared.
Yes, Pius.
You've had the question.
I've had the question.
What do you have to say?
I think all I'll say that those are questions that are on our Twitter handle. And Twitter actually restricts the ability to motivate your thoughts
yes.
because it has those character restrictions.
Yes.
To argue that a recession is overdue because we had one 8 years ago is to assume that a recession is something that is like Christmas, that has to come at a certain period. I think what the good doctor has ignored is that circumstances change, business cycles change, and there's a lot of analytical work that has been done on how business cycles have happened over time and have been changing over time. So just underpinning your argument that it's overdue because it happened 8 years ago is basically stretching the logic of our understanding of what a recession is and how it occurs. I'd rather he had hinged his arguments around a number of parameters, some of which come later in his tweets. Like the unpredictability of the political environment, and things to do with the domestic challenges regarding the debt, with the student loan, or whatever, which still can be challenged because these are not issues that have just emerged. The recession that happened in the US in the past, that more or less coincided with the global financial crisis, happened on the back of some of those things happening, but the trigger was completely different from that. And those things have been in existence since then. So the only difference is the unpredictable political environment that we are seeing in the US. But that unpredictability has not necessarily led into the distortion of the institutions that exist, because that's a country that has institutions with a long history. And a noisy politician will not necessarily lead into a recession. He may make some policies that may actually be disruptive. We've seen the shutdown that actually may affect the economy. But that on its own is not a reason why you should argue that that will trigger a tsunami in the world. A long time ago, there was a group of musicians, mainly from America, who, in support of a problem that was happening in Ethiopia of hunger, they composed a song called "We Are the World." America is not the world anymore. When it was doing badly, other markets were doing very well. So that cannot be seen as an epicenter of a global crisis. So I differ with the gentleman in that regard. The other is that I think we are now in a situation where the global economy has learned lessons.
Yes.
I think progressively, the mistakes that were made during the Great Depression of 1930s informed the policy responses that we had in 2007, 2008, and any mistakes that were made in 2008 will actually inform the policy responses that will occur in the event of a recession.
Yes.
So that is really what I can tell the good doctor, that he has not motivated his thoughts very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jared. I think you've had it. Recession is not necessarily like Christmas. It comes at it comes at a specific time, and it's very possible the good doctor was limited by the characters on Twitter, but would love to have this to continue this engagement even privately. Thank you for watching. My name is Pius Moshiri Mugo, the Managing Director of Nabo Capital, and you're watching Invest in Africa.